Alright, Shalom. First off, foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and rule well. Most peace, safety, and blessings to the hopefully elect out there pushing this truth across the four winds and sincerity and diligence. Alright, another lesson I'd like to get into, basically going into enduring. Alright, because you know, you can't get sidetracked with basically the losses or ills that we take, you know, um, in this current captivity of ours, you know, because everything that we go through, as the scripture says, is only but for a moment, you know, and also just to add to that, although we go through these things, you have to stay faithful. All right, you can't just get sidetracked by everything that you know, the different temptations, tribulations and trials, that you go through. All right, so hey, Lord, wouldn't this be edifying? This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 2:2. It says, "Set thy heart aright." All right, hey, walk in the righteous path of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, it says, "And constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble." All right, so you have to constantly endure in your day-to-day walk, because it's a constantly endure. So you're not, in the truth, you're not going to just have a easy walk. All right, and it's not just gonna be real laid back. You're gonna always go through things. All right, so that's why scriptures tell you constantly endure. All right, it's not gonna be some things here, some things there, real slow. Hey, how about Shema Shai say when you come to serve him, prepare yourself for temptation. So it's gonna be real consistent. All right, consistent things that you deal with, on this everyday walk. But through it all, stay faithful, and have that faith in Yahweh Shema Shai that what you gonna endure through it. All right, this is verse 3. It says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away." All right, so when you go through things, the water, Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, because when it's all said and done, he's actually taking you through these things to for your betterment. All right, it says, "And depart not away." So if you on this righteous path and cleaving to Yahweh Shema Shai, don't get sidetracked by basically just not having the walk that you want. All right, it says that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right, because what? Yahweh Shema Shai is at this point, more increasingly that he's getting all the impurities out of us. All right, those last impurities to make his elect, that fine gold. All right, Lord willing, I'm with that number. All right, but this is Job 27 verse 6. All right, it says, "My righteousness I hold fast." All right, stand on that path. All right, and ultimately keeping that faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. Because what? Job went through, a whole lot, and they can't be compared to, the things that we go through. But man, Job, he kept his faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, and I will not let it go. My heart shall not reproach me so long as I live. All right, so that tell you right there, you have to have a strong mind in this truth. All right, and what through through the things you go through, they work at patience, and it also builds up your faith. Cause Job, just for quick example, he had his own wife. His wife was like, "Hey, just curse the Most High." Job said, "Hey, no, that's my power. Hey, whatever I have to go through, I'm gonna go through it." All right, and he did. He did that. So, and when everything was said, when everything was done, he was increased at his last end. So likewise, us went in the same situation. This is Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." All right. So nothing can be compared. That we go through today. All right, and this walk that each individual brother have. All right, some brothers have more things, and go through more things than others. But as the scripture said, the things that we go through just can't be Salaki can't be compared. All right, to the things that Yahweh Shem Shai gonna reveal to us in the end. All right, the having that strangeness of our salvation, having everybody see, having the world see, that we are the real men of the Lord, and also the kingdom, it just can't be compared. So that's why you have to constantly endure, and no matter what, stay faithful and thank Yahweh Shem Shai for these sufferings that he's putting us in these situations. All right. So 1 Corinthians 2:9. It says, "But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which the Most High had prepared for them that love him." All right, the things that Yahweh Shem Shai prepared for the elect. All right, because although we going through these things, we have a kingdom to look forward to, and that's why the things that we go through isn't worthy to be compared, to the glory that Yahweh Shem Shai has stored up already for us, because it's just unexplainable, man. We don't know, we really don't even have a clue, what actually having power feels like, being turned back to our righteous state, being rulers, all right, giving orders, and that's what Yahweh Shem Shai, has us set up to do, and we actually going through those stages right now, all right. But man, the kingdom, we don't know what's coming to us, but we just know to our current mindset, our current mindset, that it just has to be beautiful, it has to, because you look at kingdoms like should I say this corporation, that Esau has, and these heathens are living real well, all right, to say that Yahweh Shem Shai really hates them, so how much more should he have stored up for his chosen, all right, above every nation on the face of the earth, all right. This is 2 Corinthians 2 verse 4 and 17. It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment." All right, so the things that we're going through is really light, in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai, because his eyes is 10,000 times brighter, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. All right, so this only for a moment, and we might think that it's hard. What's up? Good. I'm doing the lesson. Doing the lesson. Oh, you ended already? Yeah. Salaki. But yeah, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us for more exceeding. All right. So yeah, in our eyes it might seem like this real hard, but to the Lord, we can do it, because the Lord tell you that He won't put more on you than you could bear. It says So like, I'm gonna get verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things of which not seen. All right, because what? This is a spiritual battle. It says, for the things which are seen are temporal. All right. Hey, all these afflictions that we go through, hey, being oppressed by Edom, you know, and all these other heathens, hey, it's all temporal. It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal. All right, and that's why we should stay faithful and have real much patience. All right, hey, stay in the humble spirit. You know, hey, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua that, you know, he don't take our spirit away from us. All right, so that we can endure this thing. All right, because hey, just being the king mindset that you don't want to, you never want to be, you know, living like this forever. You know, you don't. Having heathens rule over you, you know, knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahshua created the world for your sake. All right, and in all humbleness. This is Revelations 3:3. Remember therefore how thou hast received and heard, and hold fast and repent. All right, so hey, endure. You know, hold fast to the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right, repent so that when the times of refreshing come, you can be found blameless and without spot. You know, if therefore thou shalt not watch, all right, if you don't hold fast, if you don't you know, stay walking on a righteous path, I will come on thee as a thief. All right, because what? You're not watching. All right, you're not holding fast to that which is good. You know, you're not watching. You basically being dismayed or at the signs, you know, that's happening. It says, and thou shalt know, so like if thou shalt not know what hour I will come upon thee. All right. This is Revelations 3:11. It says, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. All right. So hey man, don't be getting sidetracked by the temptations you go through, the afflictions that you go through. All right, because what? Hey man, we like I brought out earlier, we have a kingdom. You know, hey, when Yahweh shall return, he gonna establish, you know, his great judgment. You know, and he gonna set up his elect men. You know, to be rulers. You know. So that no man take that crown, all right, or that chariot seat that you might be waiting on, you know, because the scriptures tell you that hey, in the latter times, that a whole lot of people are gonna lose their faith, or what are you that lost patience, like you know, they lose their patience, you know, they're gonna lose their patience because what? Are they tired of going through the afflictions? They see people prospering, you know. They're not living how the next person is. Hey man, we're in this predicament for a reason, all right? We here to serve out our captivity, you know. This is Ecclesiasticus, verse 13. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. All right, for he shall not be, therefore shall he not be defended. All right, they losing their patience. It cause you to tap out. All right, it says, woe unto you that have lost patience. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. All right, speaking to the elect, because the elect, you know, they have their heart set right. All right, they love, you know, the elect just love you know, knowing what's righteous in the eyes of the Lord. All right, trying to do the will and, you know, keep the commandments to the best of our ability. You know, even though it is some things that we just can't do in this this captivity that we in. Our hearts really desire to do, you know, everything that's written in the scriptures. You know, it says they that they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. All right. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts, their minds, all right, in righteousness, and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will not fall into the hands of the Lord. Because what? It's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. All right. In all humbleness. All right. Hey, we want to do whatever Yahweh Shem Yahushua says, just so that we won't be on his bad side, and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty, so is his mercy. So the elect search out the things that's pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Last scripture is it Sirach or Ecclesiastes 24:24. Faint not to be strong in the Lord. All right, so you keep that patience, endure. Put on all the supplements that you need to have you endure. Much praying. All right, that he may confirm you, cleave unto him. All right, and in order to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you have to fear him. It says, for the Lord Almighty is the power alone, and beside him there is no other Savior. The Lord Almighty is the power alone. All right, and beside him there is no other Savior. All right, so with Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the only, the only power. The power that set up these other gods for these heathens to worship. The power that set up stumbling blocks for the 2/3 of our nation not to get it. Cleave unto him. If Yahweh Shem Yahushua woke you up to obtain this truth, constantly endure, thank him, do the works until the end. All right, strive for the truth until death. All right, and don't get sidetracked on what the next person lot is. All right, because what? Every man's work shall be tried by fire. All right, if 2/3 not meant to get this, to hell with them. That's just their lot. All right, so with that, things they would go through is only but for a moment. Just stay faithful, endure. All right, don't lose patience. With that, Lord willing, it's edifying to any Akim out there. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone and Ruel, and much peace, safety, and blessings to the elect out there pushing this truth across the four winds in sincerity and diligence. Shalom.